I'm sorry.
Very.
I don't know anyone, but is obviously the loser end of the table. Oh, can I get you a masala?
You've known most of those people since the 8th grade.
I don't think so.
Always pretend you don't know people. Watch my dress.
Is it because you owe them money?
I'm sorry, family members only in this discussion. Oh, speaking of which, where is Mom? Where is our mother?
Well, how can she not be here? I haven't seen her since I've been home.
Well, she called a couple of times and she said she's running late, but she should be here soon.
God. Here, do you want any of this sag paneer?
No thanks. Is there any krill? I'm kidding. Sorry, it's a joke.
I can't believe Mom will be late for my release back into the wild.
And here I was thinking tonight was about Rachel.
Rach, I forgot to tell you, Carol got the helium tanks.
Where's Carol and helium somehow?
Hey, aren't there some rules about helium tanks?
She would not have any idea what to do with a helium tank.
Anne Hathaway, welcome to the show. Great to have you.
Thank you.
So we just looked at a clip of Rachel getting married, which you're in, and yet, strange as it may seem, despite all of the wonderful comments that are coming out about your performance, you're not even Rachel.
No.
You're not the one getting married.
I am not.
So just to be good to the whole world out there that's watching this, who do you play in this movie?
In Rachel Getting Married, I am Rachel, the title character's sister, Kim, who is coming home for the weekend of her sister's wedding. It's a pretty formulaic setup, you know. The daughter is coming home from rehab to the one daughter, prodigal daughter, returns home to the good daughter's wedding. Mm-hmm. But as layers get peeled back in the family, you realize no one is exactly who that they're supposed to be. I think that the conflict that exists in the movie is so spectacular, especially for my character, because here you have a girl, she's 9 months clean and sober, she's been struggling with addiction for 10 years or more, and her sobriety, she's figured out, rests on her ability to be totally honest with herself, with other people, to the point of obnoxious and well beyond the point of inappropriate.
Jesus Christ, are they gonna play all weekend?
Norman! Boys, stop please.
Well, what do you know about? You get the script, a Jenny Lumet wonderful script, first time script.
First script she's ever had produced is this.
And you're playing this character you just described, and Jonathan Demme is directing it. What do you know about a person like this? Any struggle? What did you do to find out who this person was?
In some ways, very little. It was just all so present and easy to connect to and easy to imagine. I mean, the stakes were, like I talked about it before, the stakes were so high, the conflict was so logical and real that you could let go and just let your I could let my imagination soar about what it must have been like to feel with this reality. I mean, Kim does something she cannot forgive herself for, and then I just sit there, and I sat there for a year thinking about this character and letting her gestate and thinking, oh my God, what if I couldn't forgive myself for something? What if I had this huge weight on my shoulder? You know, and you just think about it.
This is a wedding where we're going to see lots of family emotion anyway, but people at the rehearsal dinner scene where you are just wonderful to everybody. What do you call yourself in that?
Shiva the Destroyer.
Shiva the Destroyer.
And the harbinger of doom for this evening.
Completely sober, saying.
I also, I always got the confused. It's either harbinger or harbinger.
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 Yes,
Oh, I got it right. I didn't even
You did get it right, so Jonathan doesn't have to go back and reshoot.
And reshoot it.
Yeah.
I'll reshoot it. Yeah, I'll be in an ADR booth. Kim's just tired of everybody pretending, and in a way, it's hard for her when people are just mean to her, and she has to accept that, but in a way, it's easier than people just bullshitting with her. But the kind of passive-aggressive, we're going to handle you. We're going to handle you. You're at the party, but you're set aside. You know,
you're at the children's table. Or
you're at the children's table, or you know, everyone's giving speeches, but Kim wants to give hers and be a part of the group. Everyone's laughing at the other little sister who's, you know, making jokes about herself being the princess. Everyone's making jokes about, you know, the weed that they smoked, and somebody gets up and he's drunk beyond coherence. And everyone's laughing and it's a good time, but Kim gets up and suddenly it's tension. I mean, can you imagine being that person that just brings tension, like the people react in a tense way everywhere you go, not only because of who you are. I mean, Kim just is who she is. She's an extreme person. Everything about her is overwhelming.
You can't drop a tectonic bit of information into a completely separate conversation, Rachel. You can't do that.
There could be many actors seeing that Kim is not. She is a genuine handful. without the addictions, which she's always going to be an addicted personality.
Yeah.
But not really acting on them. When you deal with your sister for the first time, you're saying to her, you know, are you still puking? You look really thin. You look Asian. This is, it's not walking in saying, hi, you know,
It's not
what a
making
wonderful
nice.
time. It isn't
It's
making
not making
nice.
nice.
It isn't making nice.
And it is Kim being herself. I mean, like I said, she's really not trying to elicit a reaction. There's no filter. But the thing about Kim that's redeeming, at least what I found about her, is even though there's no filter, there is a choice in every single scene. You don't realize it until the end of the movie. Throughout the whole movie, Kim is taking the high road time and time and time again. It's not pretty. It's totally messy. And based on other people's standards, it's pretty low on the high road totem pole. But compared to where Kim can be, she is trying as absolutely hard as she can. Absolutely.
Like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey.
Good things just got better. Introducing an all-new third hour of Good Morning America.
Welcome to Good Morning America Now.
Good Morning America Now. Good Morning America Now.
On ABC News Now.
Get your Good Morning America now at abcnewsnow.com.